Moving on to some sports-related updates then, and for days, FIFA boss Gianni Infantino has faced multiple penalty shootouts, with many calling for his resignation over the controversial plan to open the World Cup to private investment. However, FIFA senior directors have given Infantino some added extra time by extending their full support, while also apologizing for the errors. About 2 weeks ago, FIFA President Infantino was basking in the success of the 2026 FIFA World Cup that was co-hosted by the US, Canada and Mexico. Now, not only are his privatization plans being ruled out as offside, but the Swiss Football Administration has also come close to receiving a red card, with many expressing no confidence in Infantino's leadership. However, despite facing mounting criticism after the aborted plan, FIFA's leadership has managed to ramp up its fullbacks and strengthen its support for Infantino. In a statement, FIFA reaffirmed its full support for the president following a crisis meeting in Morocco. Furthermore, FIFA's top brass stepped in with their own VAR review, acknowledging that errors were made after the FIFA Forward Enterprise proposal was leaked to the media. Earlier, FIFA's boss announced a plan that could potentially raise up to $4.2 billion based on a $20 billion valuation of a new commercial subsidiary called FIFA Forward Enterprise, or FFE. The FFE was proposed to run events such as the World Cup and the Club World Cup. FIFA added that the project could increase funding allocations from $8 million to $20 million for the 2027 to 2030 cycle, with a one-off payment of $20 million in early 2027 to the governing body's 211 member associations. But just when the FIFA boss thought he had scored a late goal, which he believed was enough to secure the presidency for a record fourth term, UEFA delivered an equalizer, calling the proposal shabby and opaque. UEFA also showed a yellow card, saying it had lost confidence in the current FIFA leadership while also threatening legal action. This was followed by a flurry of more yellow cards as England and Wales withdrew their support for Infantino's re-election. And after that, North America's Football Confederation, CONCACAF, also lambasted Infantino's governance and leadership. Similarly, Jordan Football Association president also accused Infantino of using blackmail to gain support for his presidential candidacy. Meanwhile, former Portugal captain Luís Figo became the first major former player to publicly call for Infantino's resignation. Furthermore, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney has also criticized FIFA President Gianni Infantino. He said that he does not have confidence in the FIFA boss over his proposal to sell the commercial rights to the Football World Cup.
The idea that proper governance is not to disclose to your closest advisors, your chief operating officer, your fellow board members, something of consequence that you're even considering, let alone proposing, that's fatal, should be fatal, and you lose confidence in that individual.